Hello,
Hi.
and welcome to the YA Jungle.
Whoop, whoop.
No? Yes? Okay,
Oh,
good.
works,
There's a
good.
bit of a delay. We don't know if we got the first bit, but welcome to the YA Jungle.
Welcome.
I'm Mary,
I'm Simone.
and tonight we're going to do some writing.
Right.
Yay!
Yeah.
It's very exciting. As you may have noticed, we skipped a week,
Mhm.
and now we're on this week,
This
And
is the current week.
the current week, the new week.
The new week.
So we'll see how we go, and hopefully we'll be another 2 weeks, and then we'll be back. Hooray!
Oh, no, I can't be because I'll be away.
Okay, well, we'll let you
We'll
know.
work something out.
I might have a guest, who knows?
Oh, no.
Yeah, I know,
What?
right? And I'll be
Whoa.
like, you come back and be like, there is no room for you here, Simone.
Oh,
You
my
left
nightmares
me.
are coming true.
So, how y'all been? Hit us up in the comments what you've been doing, how you've been writing. Is anything like working for you, not working for you?
Yeah. We've been struggling. Have you written 1,000 words?
Not me.
Oh, that was me.
Yay!
Yay.
Simone had a very good writing week the other week.
I did. It's been a productive time.
Mm-hmm.
Crazily.
That is excellent.
It's nice. It's nice to have these weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Did anything change? Like, why do you think you were more productive, or you just like got
I
in
don't
the
know.
zone?
I think like I was more certain of where the scenes had to go.
Yeah.
I found you get your scenes. You'll have your filler scenes and your scenes where like cool plot happens,
Mhm.
and the ones where cool plot happens tend to just kind of flow a bit better. I find.
Yeah,
And the filler ones are more just like, how do I make this
yeah.
interesting?
Be
And
like,
it's-
I have to get from here
Mm.
to here. Shenanigans.
But you have to do that because
Yeah.
I mean sometimes you can just skip, but like sometimes it's necessary to like actually have the journey. Because then you're still adding, background and
Yeah.
world building and all the other cool shit that people enjoy. So
Exactly.
you gotta do it.
Yeah,
You can't just do the cool bits.
we can, I guess, but
So you gotta make them all
it's got to
cool.
make sense.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, as long as it's not just like, how they suddenly... You couldn't just have Lord of the Rings and like they get the ring and then they're at the mountain. Like, how... You gotta have the weird
There's
thing with
gotta
the
be-
eagles.
Oh,
No, you
and
can't just have the eagles because you gotta
is
have
it
the
Lord of
journey.
No, wait, the trolls were Hobbit.
The Hobbit.
So, Tom Bombadil. I could have had less Tom Bombadil.
Yes.
Actually.
There wasn't any in the movies at least. So
No,
then-
there wasn't, and
then-
it was better for it.
Yeah, you don't always need like,
I don't know how that
being
would...
kidnapped by a troll.
Mm.
And then gargoyles? What were they? I don't know. They turned to stone.
I
That's
don't
all I
know.
remember. Spoilers.
Oh, that's in the Hobbit.
Oh.
That's the trolls in the Hobbit.
Yeah.
Not Lord of the Rings.
You know what? I read them all in high school in like year 8, like one after the other, and they just merged together. It's
Yeah.
the same thing to me.
Yeah.
So sorry, any Tolkien fans I'm offending right now.
Yeah. I read The Hobbit.
Thousands of you.
I was made to read The Hobbit, and I feel like I liked it less
I read The
because
Hobbit,
of that.
like...
I did enjoy the 2 of the 3 Lord of the
what
Rings
was like
books
a,
I
like a
read.
text, like a set text, or did
Yeah.
someone sit you down and be like, you must read this book?
It was a set text for university, and I tried to read it as a kid, and I sort of always got to the bit with the trolls, and that was when I was just like, okay, I've read enough. So I finally read through it, and I was just like, okay, and it was just before the movies came out, and I was like, how are they turning this into three movies, was it?
Yeah, it was
my
3.
God.
I only saw one of them.
Oh my god.
Lysandra says, also journeys are great for building that sexual/romantic tension.
Hell yeah!
Yes.
My favourite.
Yes, they are. Unless, and I
Hello,
guess like...
Lysandra. Welcome to the thing.
Hey,
Hello.
Lysandra. It's my buddy Lysandra.
It's your buddy.
It's my buddy.
Yep.
I recruited this one.
Hey, I want to know where Kate is.
Yo, where's Kate?
Yeah, it's
Where's our
very
regulars?
sad. We miss
bitches?
Kate.
No, they'll probably jump on.
Yeah, no, Kate's probably
not
lurking,
gonna, like-
and she'll be like, "How dare you?"
We're not
Yeah.
gonna be angry if anyone doesn't come to this.
Just be really sad and disappointed.
I'm very disappointed. But you know, sexual romantic tension is good.
I love it. I love bicker twins. I love those people who like go between like they start out not liking each other, and
Yes.
like, and then of course they're gonna bone by the end of it.
I
Or
need
fall
to
in
do
love.
that because like
my favourite trope.
All of my books so far are like they're kind of friends beforehand. I need to have an enemy. Well, except for like one where no, they're still friends or like on good terms. I need like an enemies to like romance.
Yeah,
That's gonna be my next book, I reckon. My
It's
next
so
draft
good.
that I work on.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Because I love that trope. I don't know why, but like, especially when I started
So
this
good.
novel, I was into the like best friends to romance is nice. And
Yeah.
I'm like, it is.
It is. It's good.
It's good too. But like,
I'm just a sucker for the I hate you. Let me make out with your face. You know,
this is
always
where like
somebody's got to save somebody's life, and it's very
Yeah.
dramatic, and then they're like, "Wah." Blah, blah, blah,
So you
blah.
don't need a love triangle. Well, actually, no. Actually, I was about to say you don't need a love triangle when you've got the tension from the Bicker twins. But you know what? A love triangle makes everything more interesting
Yeah,
because
I
it's
do
a
love
third
love triangles.
person. There's more drama. There's more angst. There's more hurt feelings. It's fantastic.
I can love triangle. I feel like like I read a lot of bad love triangles for a while there.
So I haven't.
So, but yeah.
So I'm untainted by the love triangle.
Yeah.
Even Twilight, you know what? The only thing weird about the Twilight love triangle was the way they resolved it. Like,
yeah, that was super weird, and I'm not okay with that.
no. I like the way I resolve mine because
Yeah.
it's amazing. And I'm not going to tell you because you have to read my book.
Spoilers!
But like, you know, I'm very proud of that. And when I'm a famous author and I'm doing book tours and festivals, and
Yeah.
they'll be like, so like, this thing you did, this was so cool. I'm like, I
Yeah.
know, it was.
Yeah, it was.
I'm amazing.
So good.
Yeah.
Planned it from the start.
Well,
Wasn't like 12 drafts in, I swear.
you know, what did, it doesn't
No.
matter. We should probably do some writing.
Yeah,
maybe.
yeah. This week, Simone has chosen your writing pictures.
As you have pictures that I love.
Yay!
That
They're
I
still good
definitely-
pictures.
Yeah, I mean, they're all from the secret source that every media outlet uses. If you're working in student media or in any media or anything that needs pretty pictures, go to Unsplash.
Unsplash.
Here is a hot tip.
We love Unsplash.
Even like if you're making covers for your like drafts, like Mari does, because it's
Because I
motivating.
have too much time on
Unsplash.
my hands sometimes.
Yeah.
And I like to avoid other things. I like to
They're all-
avoid writing and planning by doing covers
Planning all
for
the other
people.
details.
Yeah, exactly.
That,
it's
a
fun.
publisher would probably be like, we have a
And he'd
cover
be like,
artist,
why?
it's fine.
It's fine, settle down. But I want it now.
Yeah, Unsplash. It's copyright free, so you can use it in anything, and
Mm.
they're really stunning.
So good.
It's good.
Which photo are we doing first?
Ooh,
I actually don't know which one is which, but
either of them are all good.
either. Okay, let's go with this one because it's already at the top.
Yeah.
Okay. Yay. Ah, that is a mirror.
Yeah.
I would not have called it mirror, but I can see why it was called mirror. This
It's,
makes
it's a
sense.
man in a mirror. Can we all
Yay.
see this? Is this the current screen?
I think it is.
It
Yes.
is. Excellent.
Yes.
Thank you for clarification. Man behind the curtain.
Hooray. Man behind the off-screen curtain that doesn't actually exist. All right. So we gonna
We
go.
should get him a curtain.
Yeah, we should get him a curtain. Oh, he's getting himself a
Oh,
curtain.
well
Oh, you can't see it, but he totally has a curtain now. All right, so we're gonna do 5 minutes, and then we're gonna come back. So we're gonna start now. Alright, stop writing.
Stop writing.
Yay.
Hands off the keyboards. Unless you're in the chat, then you can keep writing.
Yeah, then you can keep writing. Alright. How'd you go?
Yeah, how'd you go?
I got dinner for us.
Well, I guess that's like a good exchange for that.
We had visitors before we started, so we are running late for our dinner, so I went to go fetch food.
Now it's just the worst because I can smell it and it's so nice.
Yeah.
Ugh.
So we might not talk for too long and then we'll go back to sprinting. But yeah, so I did nothing. As I feel like it's it's like tradition for me now at this point.
Just don't write.
So,
just be a terrible example.
Y'all should do what I say, not what I do. So
be a role model, Mara.
Yeah, exactly. Best role model. How'd you go, Lysandra? Oh, a paragraph of exposition.
Nice.
Tell me, what did you expose? Right.
I did 16 words.
Nice.
Some dialogue. And a flicker of annoyance brushed across Kobold's face momentarily.
Ooh, I like that name. Mr. Von Geistweather. Hell yeah, that's a great name.
I was like, yeah, that's a cool, weird name.
Yeah, I love it. You can just imagine it.
Vaguely Russian, probably.
Mr. Bond. Love it. Yes, I have no words, but that is okay.
That's okay too.
That is okay too.
Oh, it's not really okay. Really, you should be writing words.
I know, but
shame you. Shame.
We need a shame bell. That could be the next thing you code, Matt. It's a shame bell. I was going to say something. Nah, it's gone. But speaking of, shame bells.
Gardens and noble ladies are not very interesting.
No, they're not. Not unless...
I mean, they can be if they're really, devious
politics?
and, bitchy.
Yeah.
And, oh, Shannon has the wrong kind of shawl. She's been wearing that 3 days. What a slut.
I know, right? We must...
Hella great with that.
Chop off with her head. Yes. I
Shannon.
do like Gardens, though, for shenanigans going on with the politics and the things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love all those little, cues and, how you can flutter a fan the wrong way and be a little too flirty with all the...
Yeah.
I recently started watching Picnic at Hanging Rock. This is what I'm imagining. It's an interesting take on it. Yeah.
It's a lot that... Yeah, it kind of blows my mind. And what was it, the thing I was reading about the other day? The art of arranging flowers and what different flowers say and different how you arrange them, and you can be like, this is a beautiful bouquet of I don't like you, please leave me alone forever now.
Oh my god, this is beautiful. I was talking to someone today about coding and doing secret codes in knitting and crochet.
Yes.
You can do you can certain stitches and different colors and to send messages. And I'm just...
There is a book that has that.
Oh, really?
It's called The Lace Weaver. It's out now.
Oh.
It's Australian author.
Is it available at Dimmicks?
It is available at Dimmicks, and it is an ex-Fiona Macintosh masterclass, which is how I know about it.
Wow.
And yeah, it's about this girl who writes messages in the lace that she weaves to pass along secret messages and stuff.
That's super cool. I was just gonna say, I'd like a story about this. And
there
we go.
Because it was used as a cool example when I did my masterclass, and I was just like, damn it, why didn't I think of that? But yeah, it's really cool.
Maybe you could do one about flower arranging.
Exactly. So
really...
the flower arranging of death.
I just love the really a passive aggressive flower arrangements. Everyone's like, oh, you got a really nice bouquet. Like, that bitch.
Yeah, I know, right?
How these posies.
Oh my god, I know what this means. It's so good.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, I love it. I love it so much.
That's what we've lost. The art of passive aggressive
flower arrangements.
Everything's
just
just outward aggressive. Yeah, let's bring it back.
We'll just have flowers in the back, and you can tell what kind of a week we've had.
Fuck that guy.
Yeah, exactly. He'd be like, yeah, exactly. Oh, so good. And I'd be like, oh, it's so nice. Although if you gave it to a guy, he would be doubly mystified. It'd be like, thank you for the flowers.
You might have to.
I thought you hated me.
You could be a little bit more explicit though, and just in between the flowers is
the card says, I hate you. Leave me alone forever. It's good times. We have fun. I wanted to talk about, back to the shame thing, Jay Christoph had a really good tweet that he shared with everyone, the thing...
A thread.
That one.
A Twitter thread.
A Twitter thread.
If you are a frequent fan of the show, you may know that we're big fans of Jay Christoph.
Jay Christoph. Hell yeah. He came into Adelaide to launch his new book, Lifelike.
He did.
Which is a YA sci-fi post-apocalyptic AI
It's kind of
mesh. It's really cool.
very Mad
so it's
Maxy, Blade
X-Men, Mad Max with a little bit of Romeo and Juliet. Yeah, Romeo and Juliet, X-Men, and Mad Max with a little bit of Blade Runner cheering on the sidelines.
Just get the cover and just read the elevator pitch. That's
Yeah,
literally printed on the cover of the Australian
it's
version.
a good elevator pitch.
I don't
though.
like that cover though.
No.
It's so just like it just feels like an art. A great book though. That's not Jay's
It's a
fault.
fabulous
It's the
book.
publisher's fault.
Yeah.
What was it? Alan and Unwin.
Alan and Unwin.
What are you doing? What are you doing, mate? But yeah, no, it's enjoyable. It's really good. And, you know, as usual with Jay Kristoff's, you get to the points and you're like, what the fuck you doing? Twists. Twists out of nowhere.
He is good at twists.
He's so good.
And
at
he's
leading
also
down a path.
just generally great human being. And
super chill, super lovely.
he's like the author.
He doesn't get weird when you fangirl very, like, weirdly at him. His many signings.
It's true. His many signings. I'm just trying to find this Twitter thread, but yeah, he's generally like fabulous human being. And he tweeted about his I guess like where he thought he would be in life, and like what he actually was, and like now how long it's taken him to do things, but in like a really nice sort of thread. Which
Twitter is a great source of inspiration threads.
Yes.
If you're a up-and-coming writer, I recommend get on Twitter, find your favorite authors. Maybe they'll say lovely things. Maybe they'll be horribly racist. Like,
No, you don't know. That's the magic of Twitter.
But hopefully that, you know, your taste in books has led you to good people.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
I feel like I'm just finding a lot of really weird tweets now from him.
He tweets.
He has a lot of feelings about Boba Fett at the moment. For those
I
of
do
you
not
who
want a
have seen...
Boba Fett movie. I saw
No.
Solo last night and it was amazing and magical, and everyone who says that guy isn't a good Han Solo can shut up because he was amazing.
See, I had only ever seen him in another adaptation, which was not very good.
You should see Hail Caesar though, because Hail Caesar, he plays an adorable cowboy who then has to try and like, he's an actor playing a cowboy, and then they try to put him in this like kind of Gatsby style movie where he's supposed to say these lines to be like a fancy sophisticated person, but he's got this like southern drawl and he's not getting it. And then I think is it Joseph Fiennes, one of the Fiennes brothers, is getting increasingly frustrating.
Yeah.
And he's like, just say the fucking words. It's so great. Great movie. I love it. Hail Caesar.
Hail Caesar. Anyway, we've got sidetracked. I found the tweet now.
Found the tweet.
So he says, okay, story time, friends. When I was 20, I was failing university and in a failing and a highly toxic relationship. When I was 25, due to some garden variety drug abuse and some anger management issues, the band I had given the last 5 years of my life to was in the middle of failing explosively. When I was 30, my creative partnership was failing, and as a result, I was failing at my job. When I was 35, my first career had failed, and I was in a nowhere job commuting 80 minutes each way and earning half the salary I used to. When I was 40, I became a New York Times bestseller, published in over 35 countries, with movie deals and award trophies and people lining up for hours for my signature, and the best job I've ever had in my tiny fucking life. My point is, it's okay to fail, and it's okay to be in your 20s and 30s and not have the first clue about what you're going to do with your life, or how you're going to do it, because I had no clue either. You'll figure life out. That's what being alive and breathing is about. End story. Which I thought was really great.
It was so beautiful.
Because
Although,
I've clocked that I've passed 30 now, and I had a bit of a like, oh god!
and even
Am
now,
I ever going to get published?
Yeah, and I'm approaching 27 in a few weeks, and it's like, I just constantly feel like I'm failing and wasting my life forever. But I feel like this is normal to feel this way.
Yeah.
Unless you're one of those people that, you know, gets an accounting job right out of high school because you're weird and
Living your best life.
nepotism.
Maybe they're just really
Not
good at
bitter, my
accounting.
brother at all.
Yeah.
It's fine.
No.
Jared, I love you.
Anyway.
But you know, it's good. It's good to hear those stories about people who did
Who
struggle for the first 30 years of their life and then
And like mega successful.
still found. Although, what it doesn't do, I guess, it kind of glosses over just how much work went into it. Like, he was obviously not an overnight success.
No.
Like, before, like, I don't know how successful Jay's first series was.
Average.
But, like, he didn't really take off till the Illuminae files.
Illuminae was when he went.
That's, like, fourth book?
That is his fourth book.
And
Yes.
first collaboration, yeah.
First
So, like,
collaboration.
don't worry if your first book also isn't super successful. Because, like, as one of my favorite ever academics and one of my old supervisors used to say, a writing career isn't a race, it's a slow burn. Like, you work hard and then one day it'll kind of build up and then it'll be amazing.
Yeah.
But, like, It's not the kind of career where you're gonna be an overnight success. And those rare people where it does, usually they're
The
like
exception to the rule.
do 1 or 2 books and then they'll kind of struggle for a while because they've peaked too early.
Yeah.
Or maybe they'll do better afterwards. No, the thing is, you can't.
I would actually,
it's all
I would
different.
be so much worse. I'd much rather the slow burn career
Yeah.
than the overnight success because, I mean, I don't know how I would go, like, following up this book that went, like, so if
That's
it was,
the
like,
thing.
Veronica Roth,
How are you gonna follow it up?
like, Divergent was her first book and, like, literally went crazy. And then trying to finish that series,
Yeah.
I would have been like, oh my god.
And Loki, like J.K. Rowling, you can see how she's just, since Harry Potter, like, nothing is ever going to be as good at that. And this is maybe why she's still clinging so tightly to the fandom is because she knows that's her big success.
Yeah.
And it's...
Although, her crime novels are supposed to be really good.
Yeah, I haven't read them. They sound nice. It's just not my kind of thing, I guess.
Yeah.
But, not to just... I love J.K. Rowling. I think she's amazing. But I think there is a price to immense success.
Overnight success.
Vote
once.
Although, obviously, she's very rich, so, you know...
That's true.
no
She has a
complaints.
castle.
I wouldn't complain if I had J.K. Rowling success.
Exactly. All right, should we do another sprint?
Let's get back to writing, yes.
Yes. All right, so we're going to go with this photo. So this one's going to be 10-minute sprint. And this is your inspirational post. I like this one. I like the color actually in this one. It's really like muted dark greens and then
Jade's
like
here. Hi, Jade.
Hi Jade. Welcome.
Welcome.
I think it's a really interesting color palette. Like
Yeah.
the orange and the...
I think what struck me was the orange skyline with the kind of green mountains and that striking, just like, it's a very moody kind of sky.
I'm totally going to use this for inspiration for my Terrible Mountain
please
Kingdom
do.
book. Yeah, except with less lights. But, you know,
Besides.
it's good.
I like to think there's a little like village, just a fishing village on the side there.
Yeah, it's
Living
pretty
their
good.
life. Hunkering
love
down
it.
for a storm. It's beautiful.
Yep. I love it so much. And I just love, like, the glassiness of the
Beautiful
lake.
yeah.
But yeah, so you got 10 minutes. We're going to do some writing. And we will see you in 10. Stop writing.
Stop writing.
Woo woo.
Hands up the keyboard.
Congrats on finishing another sprint. And we hope that it was
Productive
productive.
and good.
Mm-hmm. And that you got lots of words done.
creative. Lots of words.
I ate lots of fish, which I feel is like an achievement
Yeah,
today.
lots of fish.
Mm-hmm.
It was a delicious time.
Mm-hmm. 5 stars would fish again.
How'd you guys do?
How many words did you get done? You actually, Simone did some
I did.
writing.
I did a little bit. I got 45.
Yay.
It's not the worst. In those last couple minutes of writing since the fish. Yeah.
I love it. Yeah. It's good. I don't really have anything in particular that I want to talk about besides Jay Christoph's tweet. Because I just think it's nice to remind ourselves every now and again that, like, your journey is not the same as somebody else's journey to publishing.
Yeah. I think that's an important thing to consider as well, because, I mean, it's the kind of career where there isn't a clear pathway, and there's 1,000 different ways to get there.
Like Leah Weston, who's another Adelaide author, she submitted her first book to this and got picked out of the slush pile.
That's
Which
impressive.
is like literally the things that people say like never happen. Like you never get your first book picked up. You'll never get picked out of the slush pile and get a publishing deal. And she's done all of those things. She came in when Burnside Library hosted a write-in for November last year. She came and gave us an awesome pep talk at the start.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so
Yeah, she's cool. I went to her last book launch.
yeah.
Yeah, it was cool for You Wish, which is her latest book, which I have not yet read, but it sounds really cool.
No.
So
Yeah.
check it out, guys.
You should. Support local. If you're in Adelaide. Support international if you're not. Yay!
Adelaide, support Adelaide authors.
We actually have a there's something in the water they say.
Is it
because
because
we
we
have
because we're good?
we know there's a lot of Adelaide authors.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, particularly we used to be really big with the
Romance.
romance and also sci-fi fantasy
Yes.
in the early 2000s.
We
It was
had,
crazy. Sarah Douglas was one of ours.
Oh, it's true, Adelaide.
And Fiona McIntosh when she was writing.
Is she not
Trying to think.
writing anymore?
No, she's writing,
she's
but she
doing
writes
romance.
historical
Yeah, that's it.
fiction. So
Yeah. We had Sean Williams, who's now left us for Dublin.
whatever, Sean.
Although apparently, according to his social media, because I follow him, he's back in town
Yeah. So
visiting
that,
family.
yeah.
Don't stalk Sean Williams.
No.
I'm sorry I even
Or-
mentioned it.
Well, you could. He has a PhD in
He's super chill. He'd probably
He's
be fine
so
with
chill.
it. He'd be
Yeah.
like, "Oh hey, fans, yay!"
what up? Love it. Yeah, and he writes for Star Wars. Like he writes a lot of the Star Wars
Yeah, that's
stuff.
really cool.
Yeah,
and he writes
super
with
cool.
his BFF Garth Nix.
Oh, I love Garth Nix, who's
Also
not
super
from
cool.
Adelaide,
No.
but we will allow him.
We will adopt him.
Yeah, he's cool, I guess. You know,
Just
for
like-
somebody who's not an Adelaide author.
How Australia adopts every New Zealand person,
Exactly.
as we do.
Except that he's from New South Wales.
Yeah, but but we're just gonna do.
Oh, I see.
In the same
I get it.
way
I get it
that we
now. I
take
get it.
credit
I
for
was
those
like,
people.
he's not from New Zealand, is
No.
he? Did I? No, okay,
I
it's
mean,
cool. I'm
it's
with it now.
just like Russell Crowe is definitely Australian.
Except when he's not.
He's when he's being weird, he's not.
Yeah.
No, he's a New Zealander.
I
Don't
love
you
his
know?
conditional. Let's be honest.
Yeah, you gotta make us look good, otherwise we don't want you.
Actually, Fiona McIntosh's path to publishing is that she sneakily got the the editor's address and mailed it directly to them, surpassing
that,
all.
guys.
That's it's very not a good idea. And she
Yeah.
sent different chapters. She
Oh,
didn't
God.
send she sent chapter 4 and she sent chapter 16. So and she was just very lucky that
Yeah.
obviously
That
her
worked for
writing
her.
her writing held
Amazing
up
enough.
when they did look
Do not
at
think
it.
that your writing will be good enough to justify
No.
harassing
So,
somebody with your work.
Don't be as ballsy as Fiona McIntosh,
No.
maybe.
What is it? I've heard editors say people slipping their manuscripts under a
Oh,
bathroom
yes.
stall at a convention. Don't do that.
Again, Twitter.
No.
Somebody was, there was which Garth Nix was also tweeting in, he's had 2 different publisher friends, because he worked in publishing. He started as a bookseller and then went to publishing and then actually became a published author. So there have been multiple cases of people, following them into bathrooms and cornering them, but then, also slipping the manuscript under, the stall
Don't do
door
that.
and then, leaving. They're gonna be cool, extra toilet paper.
Yeah.
You're
Please
not,
don't.
Yeah.
approach anyone in a bathroom ever.
No, just don't do it. It's a bad plan.
Not for your career. Maybe for fun things, but like, no. Simone does not advocate this.
Just let people go to the bathroom in peace. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or elevate. Although, like, the elevator pitch is called that because you're supposed to, be able to
pitch it in the time it takes to.
But
ride
only
the
when they
elevator.
ask for it.
Yeah.
Don't just throw your elevator pitch at someone without their consent.
Yes.
Because then
so weird.
it's like, if you piss off a publisher and editor, they're less likely to actually want to
Yeah.
work with you, no matter how good your book is.
Yeah.
I've got friends in the publishing industry, and they're like, this book is so good, but the author's such a dick. They seem like to be really difficult, so we're not going to take it on. So, be nice.
Especially there's a lot of books out there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Read, if you're submitting to a publisher or an agent, read
Read what
their
they publish.
guidelines.
Read the guidelines.
Read their guidelines that they set out. Read who else they
They've
rep or publish, so you know you're like, don't submit a sci-fi to somebody who reps literary fiction,
Yeah, that
because they're going to be like,
they're not going to want that at all.
especially if it says in their guidelines that they're not accepting submissions for certain genres, even if they do rep it, because they might already have.
Yeah, unless they're the
something
kind
in
of
the
person
pipeline.
who says if it's good, I'll consider it. But if like most people are pretty hardlined about what they
Yeah,
like.
if they say I'm not accepting it, then they're not accepting it.
Yeah, follow the guidelines. Your book is probably not I mean, it could be, but it's probably not going to be the one that defies all expectations and expectations.
Nobody cares. You have to make people care. Nobody's going to care.
And that's the thing.
And
like
a good way to making people care is following their instructions, because it shows that you actually like listen and take in information and
can
make
maybe
their lives easier
when they take, say, edits from them and not be a real jerk about it.
Yeah, exactly.
When you're working with them down the line. Also, like, when you, especially in traditional publishing, you want someone who actually cares about your book, not someone who's, like, half-heartedly taking it on because it could do well. Because then they're not going to put the effort into, like, making it really good or marketing it really well. Like, publishing is all about individual people, vouching for you. So if they're not as passionate about it as you are, then they're not the right person for your book. So it's better for you to like hold out than find the right person than just to like find anyone.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There's got to be a good fit, because hopefully you're going to be working with them for a long time.
Yeah.
So
Hopefully.
So yeah. Any publishers or agents, feel free to weigh in the comments.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
Let us know your perspectives. Maybe we're talking bullshit.
Yeah, you'd be like, who are these girls? I don't know.
It's just what I've heard.
Follow a lot of agents and stuff on Twitter, I guess.
But they were like, I did, help edit a romance anthology.
Simone is published.
I am published. If you look up my name on Google, you will find my book.
Yeah.
The book in which I have a story amongst like 36 others.
Yeah.
But I helped edit them all. So,
it's a solid
book. Isn't all of them.
It's a real book.
It's a real book.
You can hold
buy.
it.
It's a physical paperback
It's
book.
on my shelves over there, actually.
Is it still at Dimmicks? I tried to find it last time, but it was...
Actually, somebody ordered it in the other day.
Really?
Yeah.
That's so beautiful.
Somebody legit ordered a copy in.
If you order Crush from Midnight Sun Publishing, then I will love you forever.
That's true.
Order
do a Sam Sachs. Buy my book!
Buy my book!
Yeah.
Even though, I don't get money from it, but like, buy my book. It's great.
So good.
It's cool. You read my story. It's a sneak peek of my characters in this book. So, if you're going to be one of my super fans, you should know about this short story.
Mr. von Geistweather.
Except he's not. He's a one-off character.
He's a one-off.
He's not in the other short story.
He's not, but if you read the short story, you'll know the world that he lives in.
Yes, you will. You'll understand these teenagers and their many feelings. They have many feelings.
So many feelings, as teenagers should have.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's a good time to have feelings. Because sometimes I feel like adults lose touch with their feelings, and that's really sad.
Yeah, but also we don't have quite so many hormones making us feel all the things.
Yeah, but also some people just, I don't know, you get disillusioned with life and then you stop having hope. This is my one fear about aging.
So bleak.
I'm not afraid of
Is this
being
what you
old.
think of, like, you're going to turn like 30 and
This
it's all
keeps
just
me
going
up
to
at
turn
night,
up?
a little bit. I'm a little bit like, what if I just, everything is the worst? This is what anxiety does to you, friends.
Can vouch for the fact that if you turn, because I've had friends turning 30 this year who are freaking out. They're not okay with it. When
a
you
big
turn
number.
30, it's not as bad as you think it is.
I
Life
hope
will
not.
go on.
Will it really?
Yes, there is life after 30, friends.
Wait, how's Tori going? She's 2 days 30.
Oh, yeah.
We should check up on our buddy
We
Tori.
should check up on our buddy Tori.
I was gonna get her a present. I don't know. I feel like
Yeah, I don't know
now
if
I've
she
said
wants
this
to
online, but
yeah,
I'll try it.
yeah.
We have to
She
celebrate,
doesn't want to
like-
celebrate, so
I'm gonna get her like a thing that says 30 and be like, "You're 30." No, that's mean.
yeah.
No, I hate it when people give me birthday cards that say my age. Don't do
Yeah,
that.
don't
I'm
out
trying
me.
to pretend. Just pretend it's a lovely time for everyone.
Yeah, it's good.
Mm.
There is life after 30, friends. I can vouch for it.
Yes,
Alright.
it's called 40.
Yes, it is. And there's life after 40
Oh,
too.
God.
All right, we're going to
Yeah.
do another sprint while Simone has a little bit of a crisis here.
One in many of today. This is fine. If you're also having
A crisis
crises
about your age.
about your age, talk to us.
Yeah,
Tell us in the comments. What age are you? Do you hate it? Are you terrified?
yeah.
Ugh, write about it.
Simone's going to just cry a little bit now. I'm going to put the image up so you can't see.
Yeah, the image will... There we go. Look
Yeah.
at this.
So,
Okay, my feelings toward this photo, I was like, dystopia.
Mm.
We've got some sort of walled city or fenced city, as it were. Maybe someone's locked out because they're on the outside.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe
I love it.
they're...
Zombie apocalypse.
Zombie apocalypse.
Yeah.
Fences are probably good for zombies.
I love the zombie apocalypse. Although, to be fair, those fences, you can fit, like, I feel like you could probably fit an arm through there.
I mean, I'm hoping it's really zoomed in. And, like, if you pull out, like, the holes are actually quite small, so you couldn't really climb it very well.
Yeah.
But...
I mean,
you know.
maybe not zombie proof, but still, hey, you know what, zombie apocalypse, you probably want whatever you can get
It could
up
be
as
like,
fast as you can.
like the Berlin Wall, where it's one of many actual walls
Yeah, that's true.
fences.
Yeah.
Because, fun fact, the Berlin Wall wasn't a single wall. It
yeah,
was
it's like 7 walls.
there were many walls, and there was a bit in between, and people would climb them and then get shot down running between them. It's really horrible.
Yeah, the DMZ.
Yeah, I went to Berlin and saw it. It was
Yeah,
Quite
it's
a-
full on.
cool for
There are-
history.
Yeah,
Terrible in reality.
yeah, it's weird.
It's
Weird
weird.
place because you can walk where it was, or where, like, you know, the famous
I could
ones
just
were.
talk all day about my love for Berlin and what a cool historical place it is.
Berlin is really cool.
I
But
want to
yeah.
live there. Let's
Wait,
do it.
yeah, I don't know.
Let's do the stream to Berlin.
I feel like you're going with those orange colours again here, but it's more of the pinky.
Yeah, it's more of a sunsetty. I think I just like the skyline and the
Taupe.
fence. This is my feelings here.
Yeah.
Taupe? Taupe,
Yeah.
is that a colour?
Yes, it is.
Am I learning today?
You are.
I
You
am.
should Google that.
I'm gonna Google. Taupe.
Taupe. Taupe. Anyway, we're going to start a 10-minute sprint. So prepare your bodies. And I'm actually going to write in this one. So if I have no words, you can feel free to shame me all you like.
I
But
will
I'm definitely going to be doing some writing. And so should you. 10 minutes on the clock now. Stop writing! Woo woo! I got carried away. I got distracted. And, was like, oh, wait, 2 seconds to go. Oh, no.
But did you do some good work?
I did a little bit. So, I'm working on some, it's backstory, essentially, but being told to my main character, as to when, the weird sort of stuff with, the prince dude started happening. So, I've actually been really looking forward to writing this bit, which is why I'm like, I'm going to do it now, because, I've been struggling a little bit, so I'm like, I want to write something it's really not fun. It's, about murdering children.
I mean...
But it's
fun to write.
Yeah, I mean...
You don't have to morally agree with the actions that your
Please
characters
don't murder children. Don't
murder children.
Don't do it. It's not a great
We at the
plan.
Warrior Jungle do not advocate murdering children.
We do not.
In case that had to be stated.
Unless it's in a book. Fictional.
In fiction, fine.
Yeah,
don't,
that's cool.
Not real life. Even for research. It's
No.
not worth it.
It's messed up.
I mean...
I feel like we should just stop. We're just gonna...
It's that cliche story of, the horror novelist who writes the novels and the murders they do.
Oh, yeah, that appear and
Yeah.
they're like, ooh, spooky. Yeah, we're gonna dig up now, hopefully.
Yes, don't murder children.
No murdering of children. No murdering of, even not children. Let's...
Don't murder anyone. Just don't.
If you're angry with somebody...
Murder is bad.
Murder them in the book.
I know sometimes you need to be told this, but murder is bad.
Mm-hmm. And you should not do it.
We don't advocate any murder at all.
No.
But yeah, if you're struggling with your writing, don't murder anyone. Find maybe if there's a scene you're looking forward to, it might be good to... You can you can reward yourself. You can write it.
I feel like this is
you don't have to write in chronological order.
No.
That's
and actually Jade doesn't.
No,
Jade is like, I'm gonna write all the fun bits and then kind of work out how they work together.
But if you're revising like I am, you do need to. That is the time to actually just knuckle down and do the fun stuff, because it needs to be written. Even if you end up deleting it later. But whatever, you need to do it to realize you don't need it. So.
You can't edit a blank page.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But you can edit a 200,000 word
manuscript.
Which mine may end up being. Oh, God.
And you probably should edit that manuscript.
Yeah. Don't send someone, unless you're writing high fantasy. I hear they're pretty, they're lenient about that. But, certain genres.
It depends on what you're writing. The average, I think, that they look for high fantasy is 130,000.
Yeah.
So, young adults 80. I mean,
It's
obviously,
getting longer.
It's not a set thing that your manuscript has to be 80,000. Obviously, some are longer, some are shorter.
It's just a guideline, but you don't, you're aiming for that, around that. But then, if your story is actually good enough and doesn't drag and doesn't feel like there's unnecessary bits that actually carries for 120,000 words, it could be okay. It depends on exactly what
you've got Passenger, which is quite a substantial book here.
Yeah.
Right next to Blackwood, which is a far less substantial book, but
we're finally using our prop shelf to demonstrate a thing we were trying to make. Yeah.
So slightly smaller, bigger, equally fabulous books.
Equally great books.
Yeah.
Lysandra says, revising is suffering. Can't I just write fun stuff? I'm with you there, buddy.
Yeah.
No.
The answer is no. You must suffer for your art, I guess.
If you don't suffer, is it really art?
Beauty is pain, my friend.
That is so true.
Yeah. You got to make it the best book that it can be. And sometimes
everyone suffers.
You need beta readers as well. People who are gonna if you're
you make them suffer.
Yeah, that's true. That hopefully they can give you good feedback about maybe what is and what isn't working.
You want your beta readers to actually read the book. Sometimes
and not just be like, it's great, it's fabulous.
You want some feedback.
Give me feedback.
Detailed feedback.
Yeah.
What was good about it?
What
if it's
wasn't.
great, what is good about it?
Yeah.
If it's not great, what is bad about it?
Yeah.
Specify.
Were there points where they put the book down?
Yeah.
That's what I like.
Were they ever bored?
When I get to beta, getting this particular manuscript out of beta, mine's going to be note down every time you put the book down or you go and do something else. When was that? What was happening? So that I can try and make you read it forever and not put it down. Yeah. Obviously, people are going to put books down, but you want to sort of I want to know where they are.
And even if you can't pinpoint exactly why you don't like a thing, at least specify what that the area is, and maybe, you know, you can brainstorm as to like what about it, and like how much of that is a personal preference, because maybe you're reading a book that's not usually to your taste.
I feel like your beta readers, you're better off if you get other writers who are savvy about, like, especially people who like might be able to tell you, you know, like, well, I didn't like this bit, and it's not because it's a bad book, it's because this is personally not my jam.
I mean, whenever I'm editing, I try and separate my own, like, recognize what is actually bad and what is just my preference.
There's a lot of critical reading, which is hard.
Yeah.
So,
but, you know,
good beta readers are exceptional and worth their weight in gold. So,
and if you do a university degree where you study creative writing, hopefully you might have a whole class of them.
Yeah, exactly.
Some of them maybe, and then others will be terrible.
Yep.
Because any group of people is going to be a mix, but, you know.
This is why I need more author friends.
Yeah, more author friends.
So I can be like, hey, read my book.
Or or, you know, join a NaNoWriMo
group.
And then you'll make some amazing friends who might decide to start a live streaming, you know, like a live writing in their own house that they own with a tech-savvy husband. Who knows how to do everything.
Case in point. Speaking of NaNoWriMo, it is almost the end of May, which means it's almost June, which means it's almost July, and it's next camp NaNoWriMo.
July's camp? Oh!
July's camp. So... we're going to be doing it.
Yes.
Hopefully we will be able to do more write-ins, but with calendar dependent, we will see how we go. But yes.
Let's see. But I'm keen for more.
Yeah, I'm keen for like one a week. During camp. But yeah, let us know if that's a thing that you would be interested in.
Yes, and if there are any like themes or questions you have, topics you want us to cover, do you want to hear more about the book? Or about Mari's book? You want to tell us more about your books? Like, you feel free to give us all of this feedback.
Yeah.
Either in the comment section, or you can find us on Twitter or Instagram or
The YA Jungle.
The YA Jungle. On all those places.
And our website, which is theyajungle.com.
Yes.
Yes.
So, tell us.
Yeah.
Please tell us.
We love feedback.
Tell us what you want.
Be our beta viewers.
Yeah. Until you become very successful and popular.
Yeah, exactly.
And we won't have time for any of you.
No, we'll be like, we'll leave you behind.
Sods readers, we turn the comments off. Can you imagine?
Oh no, that's a bad idea.
No, I like the chat box.
No, we like the chat. We like our viewers.
Yes, we love you. We love you for coming to spend time with us for an hour every fortnight or so.
Yeah, it's good fun.
Yeah, it's good.
I think we're pretty much.
Yeah, I think we're over time.
We just love spending so much time with you guys that we can't leave. So, we're gonna wrap it up for another night. Let us know any comments below.
Yeah, if you did good,
if you did bad.
We should set some goals next time. I reckon at the start we'll do that.
Yeah,
you know, we're gonna start being slave drivers for you, so you can finish your novels and complete your dreams.
She can be a slave driver for me.
Yes. I will constantly harass you.
Yeah.
No more fish in the spritz.
Damn it. All right. Thanks for joining us tonight, guys. And we'll see you next stream.
Time.
All right.
Yeah.
Bye. Bye.